It's possible the accused shooter had Rochester in mind as a potential target. According to multiple reports, he posted over 600 pages of a diary online. Erica Cost has more. Erica.
Good evening. The alleged shooter calls out several addresses, streets, and churches here in Rochester with the intention of potentially attacking them. They were posted around December of 2021. We don't know how many people saw or reported the posts, but we do know this will be crucial for the investigation. Reverend Lewis Stewart with United Christian Leadership Ministries says threats to the black faith community are nothing new. In the 70s, there was a black Baptist church bombed in Rochester. In the 80s, another black Methodist church getting bomb threats.
This whole problem of white racism and white supremacists and white militia groups has been part of our existence. Certainly, our pastors are taking precautions. I know I am taking precautions.
To think certain streets, businesses, and churches in Rochester were singled out in the alleged gunman's posts is disturbing. Reverend Stewart says this is just the tip of an iceberg.
And unless we deal with it, nothing else is going to change.
Rochester police say they are aware of these potential threats. They say they take any threat with utmost importance, and at this point, they continue to stand by and defer further questions to Buffalo Police and Federal Bureau of Investigations. Jacqueline Schildkraut, Associate Professor of Criminal Justice with SUNY Oswego, studies mass shootings every day. She says investigators will be looking at these blog posts to learn more about motive, warning signs, and premeditation.
But also using it as a tool to identify where those opportunities for intervention would be that could help prevent the next tragedy.
In her research, she says an important area to focus on is the how.
We have to look at the method and the means of how he got from that radicalization to that grocery store.
Now, we've also received a statement from the president of the Monroe County Legislature on this. President Sabrina Lamar says it is a sobering realization that this could have occurred right here in Rochester had the shooter not changed his plans. She says we must come together to ensure that rampant violence, no matter the cause, will cease. I've also reached out to the city of Rochester for a comment, and I'm awaiting a response. Reporting, Erica Cost, News 8.